Where Eagles Dare is a World War II themed spy movie starring Richard Burton and Clint Eastwood. The plot follows Allied agents staging a daring raid on a castle where the Nazis are holding an American general prisoner. But that's not all that's really going on. It's best not to go too deep into the plot summary of this movie because part of the goal of the movie is to leave you guessing what the actual mission is for. First, I will go over the general stats of the movie, then I will give my review of it after. The movie is directed by Brian Hutton, who is also known for directing Kelly's Heroes and Night Watch, which both came after this movie. The writer of the movie is Alistair MacLean, who had written the popular movie The Guns of Navarone. Richard Burton as Major Smith and Clint Eastwood as Lieutenant Schaefer were the two main stars of the movie, earning $1,200,000 and $800,000 respectively. The other person credited in the poster of the movie is Mary Ure, who played Major Smith's love interest and was part of the mystery of the movie until the second half when it was revealed her purpose for being there. Other notable cast members include Ingrid Pitt, who survived a concentration camp during World War II and got to play a German double agent in this film, and Michael Hordern, who is an admiral who is also in the Cleopatra movie with Richard Burton. Filming for Where Eagles Dare started on January 2nd, 1968 and concluded in July 1968. The filming was done on location in Austria, which often led to delays with adverse weather. It is also good to know before going into the film that it is a winter-themed movie, so it is best enjoyed during the winter months if you are planning on watching it. The film was released in the UK January 22nd of 1969 and the US March 12th of the same year. The film's budget was around $7 million and made around $21 million at the end of its box office run. This would adjust to be about $600 million budget and a $175 million box office run in today's money. The runtime of the movie clocks in at 2 hours 35 minutes, which makes it pretty lengthy runtime, so be prepared to sit down for a while. This is also one of the first films to have used a front projection effect in filming. This technology enabled filming of the scenes where the actors are on top of the cable car, and it actually looks really good. Based on my understanding, it seems to be a way to improve the look of green screen needed scenes. Enough with the stats now, it's time for the review. My thoughts of the movie are generally positive. The movie is a classic World War II action flick meets Mission Impossible. The first half of the movie is a bit slower as it builds slowly towards the mystery of what Richard Burton's character is actually doing, but then it really pays off in the end. It also willingly withholds information from the audience, which I actually enjoyed because it makes the payoff even better. Where the movie is slow at the beginning, it definitely makes up for it in the second half as the escape scene has more explosions than you will ever need in a fight, and it also has a fight on top of a cable car and a car chase using a bus with a snowplow on it, which makes for a very memorable scene. Clint Eastwood plays his typical quiet, deadly self in this movie. However, he does crack a few dry jokes that do a good job of lightening the mood. It is also good to know that Clint Eastwood's kill count probably gets to the triple digits in this movie. They didn't hold back at all with the Nazi killing in this movie. My favorite scene was when Clint Eastwood holds two machine guns akimbo and annihilates a whole hallway of Nazis. Just classic. My least favorite scene was when a random helicopter dropped off a German general. It's like they were sending the spy theme so hard they forgot that helicopters are not in World War II, so it kind of hurts the immersion. Overall, I would give this movie an 8 out of 10 and would recommend it to anyone who wanted to watch an above average World War II movie.